Hello, this critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer involved in a shooting that occurred in the Newton Division within the city of Los Angeles on December 15, 2025 at around 8:19 a.m. You are about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to the case, so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically requires investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view countless hours of video footage, and analyze a considerable amount of forensic evidence. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted in accordance with policy or law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you are about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. As such, viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers. Newton Division patrol officers responded to a radio call in regards to assisting Central Division officers that located a vehicle that was reported stolen at Adams Boulevard and Vermont Avenue. The officers verified with witnesses and surveillance footage from earlier that morning that the suspect was there and was described as a black male wearing a white shirt, blue jeans, and white shoes. The suspect was later identified as Shaquille Hannibal Crooks. Upon arrival, the officers made contact with Crooks and detained him until the officers from Central Division conducted their investigation. Once it was confirmed that Crooks was the suspect in relation to the stolen vehicle, officers attempted to place him into custody. Crooks did not comply with the orders issued by the officers and began running, where he then produced a firearm from his waistband and aimed at officers, which is when an officer became involved and shooting occurred. A portion of this incident was also captured on the responding officer's body-worn video. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officer saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. Here is the body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
What I do, bro?
Turn around, dude.
For what, bro?
Turn around, dude.
Oh, shit.
Put it out, put it out.
13 on 13.
Hey, fucking stop, LAPD!
Male black.
13, for pursuit, male black.
Stop, stop, stop. Hey, don't reach, don't reach.
Northeast.
Don't reach, stop. 13-8-13, shots fired. Officer needs help. Vermont and Adams. We're gonna be facing southbound on Vermont.
Hey, I'm gonna go less for you guys. I'm gonna go. You guys all good?
You guys are all good? Everybody's good?
Yeah, I got less for you guys. I got less.
Alright, come right, hands.
Alright, gotcha. Let's go.
Alright.
If there's something are gonna be total.
Alright, I'm ready. On you.
Alright, moving.
Does he have an article in his hand? Let's see an article.
Yeah,
yeah, and it's in his right hand. It's in its right hand. Go ahead.
If you move, you're gonna get shot, brother.
I got radio. 13 Adam 13.
13 Adam 13.
One suspect in
Code
custody.
4. One suspect in custody.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Crooks was struck by gunfire, fell to the ground, and held onto the firearm. The officers immediately requested a rescue ambulance and, upon the arrival of additional units, took Crooks into custody without further incident. After being taken into custody, officers rendered aid by placing Crooks in a recovery position until paramedics arrived. Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics responded and transported Crooks to a local hospital to be treated for the gunshot wounds he sustained as a result of the officer-involved shooting. While there and despite life-saving measures, medical staff pronounced Crooks deceased. Investigators recovered a 9mm semi-automatic handgun that Crooks was armed with at the scene and booked it as evidence. Shaquille Hannibal Crooks was a 42-year-old resident of Los Angeles. In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests as new evidence is found. After the investigation is complete, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing and exhibiting a weapon, and use of a deadly force in this instance met the high standards of all LAPD officers.